Bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college, but a fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again. And for me, I wanted to prove myself again." Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. And tonight, two experienced teams, Chris. We're going to see what's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA.
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Jones in at the 3. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The pass to Embiid. On the wing, Harris, defended by Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Harris misses. And here's Portland. McCollum, left side. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Now here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Here's Lillard. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Down low. Harris passes to Embiid. And good that time.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard outside. Floats one up. And Embiid with the block. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And that one drops for him.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch and shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
The drive by.
Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Now here's McCollum. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Harris. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Portland. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Harris against Jones. To the inside. Embiid, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Harris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Two.
That's good from Harris.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
And Harris drops them both. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Here's Simmons, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, Portland the foul.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
No good on that one. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
He's off on the second.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
And Embiid throws it down.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Outside, Jones. Lillard from outside. The long-distance three is buried. Lillard's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Harris against Jones. Takes the 13-footer and the basket by Harris.
Oh, such an efficient scorer. You know, if you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you from there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. Passes it to Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Lillard from the arc. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones in the post. Harris is there. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense. Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Way to snatch it, Joel. Go, Harris.
Embiid inside. He's guarded by Nurkic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Jones. Nurkic kicks to McCullough. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thibault. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got 6 points.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Cantor finds Hood. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
That's his first personal foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
Green, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, Kevin, and think about this. The Sixers last season took the Raptors to 7 games in the Eastern semis. That buzzer-beating series-ending fall-away jumper 4 times bouncing on the rim by Kawhi. Philly hoping to go further this time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Harris. Excellent D there from Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 3. Right side Hood. There's the feed to Carmelo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for the Sixers, 2 consecutive seasons, Chris, getting knocked out in the second round. How did they get over the hump?
Well, Kevin, first you want to start with health. And then after, can you guys stay healthy? How about the chemistry? The East is wide open. They have the talent to beat anybody.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Green.
And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume. Finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
And here are the 76ers now. After the missed 3 by Carmelo. And yes, it's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Simons. Hood up top, guarded by Green. Hood can't get it to go. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Harris lays it up off the glass. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
High, arcing shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr.
Right.
Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Curry can't get it to go.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Philadelphia leading by 8. Green, the pass to Milton. Embiid inside. And Chris, as skilled as he is offensively, some overlook Joel Embiid's defensive impact.
Yeah, Kevin, he's the centerpiece of their defense. He's an outstanding rim protector, and he moves great for a player his size.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Simons, the pass to Hood. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Simons surveying the D on the left block. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Joel Embiid. 1:02 left in the first. Here's Milton. He has 5. Feeds it to Embiid. Pass to Milton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Milton's got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Anthony. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 15. The pass to Milton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Simons. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. A shot by Milton, no good. Outside Hood. Passes it to Trent. Good if it goes. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a 3-point attempt.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Walden. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony, and it's Simons in at the point. Here's Kanter. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Trent passes to Simons. Knocks it loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Curry, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Seth Curry. At the line for
two.
Free throw good by Curry. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Simons. 6 to shoot. The dish to Kanter. And it's good, 2 points. Kanter's got 4 points this quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And Howard has it in the corner. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pounds.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons is checked in. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. Trent passes to McCollum. Walden in the corner.
Hey, whose man is this?
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. It's hauled in by Trent.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Trent. Shoots from 8. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. And the dunk by Embiid.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
14 feet away, buries the jump shot. McCollum's got his second basket.
And McCullough is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
Outside Curry. Fader on the way, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry. Embiid's got 14 points for the game. Trailblazers trail by 17. Pass to Trent. Walden, the pass to Trent. And McCollum now atop the key. Clock at 6. Here's Walden. Here's Cantor. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. For Portland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Right side Walden. Anthony trying to get open. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Curry. To the right side. Here's Korkmaz, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make almost any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
Both teams will make substitutions. Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Jones. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts. And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That's good from Simmons.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now here's McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. Lillard outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Covington. Just 5 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. It's good from long range. He has 7.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Nurkic against Simmons. And they double up Simmons all alone. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
This is what you love to see. I mean, Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
Lillard against Embiid. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks to Embiid. There's the pass to Howard. Shoots over Covington. Howard finds Embiid. Back to Howard. Here's Thibault. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The 76ers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. No luck that time either.
And with Embiid and Ben Simmons both at their best in the paint, maybe not the ideal fit if you're the Sixers and you had to trade one of them. Which is it?
Oh, man, that's so tough. They're both great players, GA, but Embiid, his health remains a question mark. And Simmons, you know, imagine if you have a team of shooters built around him like Giannis in Milwaukee. That's a tough question.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. The 76ers leading by 13. Simmons passes to Howard. Here's Milton, defended by Jones. There's the double team with Covington. Harris inside, working on Nurkic.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end, effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Here's Lillard. Misses off the right iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Lillard.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
16 points for him. McCollum dishes to Jones. He kicks it to Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Harris. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the 76ers lead by 13. Simmons against Lillard. And the basket is good. Lillard's got 20.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Passes to Milton. Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Thibault. Covington with the steal. And now Jones running the floor.
Oh, an agile defender. Like seeing Covington take risks and go after steals from time to time.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Nurkic with the block. Here's Lillard. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Harris. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Lillard on top. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 9. Simmons with it. Jones covering. Hilton the pass to Harris. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Blazers ball.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hood's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
Hood kicks to Covington. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Harris. Good D by Covington.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Tobias Harris was red hot to start the first. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Tobias Harris taking it to new levels, Ernie. He's productive, efficient. He's a better rebounder now, too. His arrow is pointing straight up.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. So, well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half.
Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side, and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate, and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, when you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Howard. He's out there with Embiid. Harris is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Lillard, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Jones slams it in.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For Philadelphia, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Last season, Kevin, the Blazers making the conference finals for the first time in almost 2 decades. We didn't think they'd make it out the first round after the injury to their center, Yusuf Nurkic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's Simmons. Fade away. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Z-Web Nurkic with that nasty leg injury in late March. That's the second time in 3 seasons that he'd suffered an injury right before the playoffs.
Oh, Kevin, that injury was so gruesome, and it happened in the midst of his best season so far. I mean, he was becoming that third-star caliber player that they needed. They're hoping this time they'll hit the playoffs at full strength.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. McCollum outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Nurkic kicks to Covington. Here's McCollum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris. A real energy. Guys who just fights through contact on the shots.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
That's good from Harris. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Here's Simmons, and again it's Philadelphia.
With tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Over McCollum. No good from Simmons. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 25 points.
I like watching Lillard shoot when he's in rhythm. He's superb at switching from dribbling to shooting in the blink of an eye.
Pass to Thibault. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And Embiid throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
McCollum against Embiid. McCollum finds Nurkic. Shoots it out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
For the Trailblazers. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Walden in for Jones. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Simmons against Lillard. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And Lillard kicks to Walden. Anthony on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 21 points for Joel Embiid. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Kanter inside. Curry meets him. The shot's good from Kanter. Kanter's got 8 points.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson with the pace he's piling them up.
Trailblazers. Trent's checked in, and it's Simons in for Lillard. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's an 18-point game. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
For Portland, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Shooting 1.
Here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
With some arc. And it's Simons missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Anthony after Ben Simmons' miss. Cantor kicks to Anthony. That one good for 2. Anthony's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Count that bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Simons. Dishes to Cantor. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Danny Green, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Here's Milton. He's got 9. Yep, that one goes. 11 points in the game.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Two.
He misses the free throw.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. And he's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And all that Embiid needs really is positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you know.
Left side, Walden. He dishes it to Carmelo. Fades. Offensive rebound. Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Lillard's checked in for Walden. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers leading by 16. Hilton the pass to Embiid. Harris with it. Anthony on him. They get the rebound. Good on the shot. And it's 29 points for Joel Embiid.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lillard finds Cantor. Anthony with it. 10 points for him. Back to Cantor. And the pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. The shot by Curry, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Embiid. That one drops for him. Embiid's got 31 points.
You can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Here's Lillard.
Ooh!
That's how you attack.
Wow. Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
Here's Milton. He's got 11. Out to Harris. Lillard comes with the double team. Harris passes to Curry. Great D that time from Hood.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Lillard from outside hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 30 points.
Now, too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Cantor. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Curry attacking. Here's Milton. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Hood. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
What assertiveness from the veteran Hood. I mean, he's terrific at challenging the defense, just like we saw there.
Inside. Here's Harris. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Anthony. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anthony's got 14 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Howard's checked in for Harris. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 13. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lillard from outside. And it's out of bounds to Portland. No retained possession. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. And the 76ers making a change here. Passes it to Nurkic.
Oh, come on, hit that, man.
Hood for three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Kicks to Embiid at the elbow, Green. 24 seconds left in the third. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's a 2 from Lillard, and that one hits back iron. Here's Milton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our state. Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Jones, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap. But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Here's Milton, defended by Covington. Outside, Green. Howard trying to free himself up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Lillard. He kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. The baseline J. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Milton, covered by Lillard. Milton's shot is good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Milton to the inside. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Pass to Covington to end the run. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Embiid. Back to Green. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Mark Moss, he's jacked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton.
Ben Simmons.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Covington dishes to Lillard. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Taken away. And they're running. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 39.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lillard with it, outguarded by Simmons, and stolen by Simmons. 13 feet away. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's McCollum off the drive. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Pass to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's McCollum, and it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. And the dunk by Embiid.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
McCollum finds Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin, he's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Chris, you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
The first one falls.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Giles checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Walden, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Simons in for McCollum. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Philadelphia leading by 23. Here's Ferguson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Terrence Ferguson. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott, and it's Seth Curry in for ABC. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And he makes that one.
We're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Here's Ferguson, defended by Jones. Pass to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Ferguson. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Portland has possession. Anthony left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Portland, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Two.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's Philadelphia now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Curry is inside. Out to the wing. And here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Second free throw, no good.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris, he's even been good from the free throw line.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Lillard with the bucket.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. But he did it, and it's opened things up for him.
And they double up Simmons, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Now Lillard. Over Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's stolen by Jones. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Count it. Lillard's got 41.
Gets behind the D on the break of the passes. I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Curry kicks to Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
And 6'10" Simmons, I mean, he has some insane handles. He's phenomenal at creating for himself.
Outside, Jones. Trent passes to Lillard. Kept alive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, your Trailblazers, Eddie Spencer. At the line for 2.
2.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Curry with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace with. He excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Curry against McCollum. Pass to Canner. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Howard finds Curry. Embiid against Jones. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Jones. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Works that one inside nicely.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Jones. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Embiid. Here's Howard.
Oh, wow. It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Here's McCollum. Lillard outside. From 13, again, the Trailblazers score.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The 76ers leading by 20. Curry is inside. He is guarded by McCollum. Embiid wide open.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Doubled by McCollum. Outside, Simmons. Here's Thibault.
Howard.
A baseline J, and he drops that one in. Now, here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Cantor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The 76ers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
2 shots.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Philadelphia with the ball.
Yo, check Simmons.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Covington against Harris. Over Jones. That's good from Howard on the assist from Tobias Harris.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lillard's got 45 points.
The future is bright for Lillard. Not only is he a scorer, but he's efficient, effective, and passionate about the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
He's off on the first.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there, a nightly double-double threat.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga, Zach Collins, figures to be an important piece moving forward.
No, just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. With this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
ABC passes to Green. Now the feed to Bradley. Can't cash in from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Simons, Collins wide open, he fires. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Love the show of confidence right there. Collins looking very comfortable rising and firing like this.
Here's ABC. Outside, Green. To the middle, here's Bradley. Can't hit from in close. And Portland with the ball, trailing by 19. Passes to Simons. Back to Walden, pass to Collins. Over Howard. No good from the wing. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dwight. Night and day between the first half and the second half. What did you tell your team during the half?
I just told our guys we got to finish the game, you know. They're a good team, but we don't want to let them get close. So we did a good job of playing our game tonight, you know, and not rushing. And just, you got to go win.
Great performance in the second half, Dwight. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.